So hello guys, today we are going to talk about the BRF plus OPD functionalities and then some key points that needs to be taken care while we are going to configure the BRF plus functionality for the output determinations. And we have to see also some key differences while we are going to use the BRF plus output determination in S/4HANA, and then the approach we have seen in the ECC environment under the NAST. So in BRF plus, like as we know, we have the two way to determine the output via NAST approach, that is the existing functionalities we have seen in the ECC, and also this functionality is available in S/4HANA. On top of that, we have the BRF plus functionalities. Now, SAP is recommending to use the BRF plus functionalities on top of the NAST approach. Because in NAST approach, we'll have to take care of the lots of things. We'll have to follow the condition technique. Then we'll have to take care of the lots of control tables. Then output differences, like what is the output control mechanism. Then we have the procedures. We'll have to follow the many complex configurations. Compared to our NAST approach, BRF Plus is having very simple way to configure it. So BRF Plus is some key differences in the BRF Plus and the output here is NAST approach. BRF Plus is supporting to sales order invoicing. If we talk about the ST, settlement management, but it's not supporting to delivery in the on-premise version. If you talk about on cloud in the BRF Plus output divisions, it's supported on cloud, but not in on-premise version. NAST is supported across all the variant. So if you look at the key differences in the BRF Plus, let's go to the SPRO and we'll have to see what is the major key differences. The first here is go to the SPRO and then check some important configurations. The first one, go to the cross application components, then output control. And then here, we'll have to make sure that object type needs to be activated. So if you talk about the object type, what is the object type? So the object type for the sales, object type for the billing. So here you can see all the object type, the billing document, goods movement, for the inspection lot, physical inventory, the purchase order, purchase contract, sales document type. Okay. So these are basically available as a out of box. And then by default, when we are going to add, then it will be default is deactivated. Now here we have to decide, are you going to activate this billing document or not? If you have activated this one, it means it's going to give the preferences to the BRF Plus functionality on top of the NAST approach. So NAST approach is get deactivated and BRF Plus will get activated if you have activated here. NAST and BRF both can be activated at the same time, but not for the same object. So we may activate the billing document for the BRF Plus, and then we can activate the NAST for the sales document here. So here we can deactivate it, and then we can activate for the NAST approach. This is the one of the important key point that will have to, unless it is not activated, my OPD functionality is not active. Second important setup, output type. So let's consider if I'm having the sales document. So this is my object, which just check in the previous step. So here we'll have to define the multiple output types for the order confirmations, debit, okay? And then we can also, like, every output type is having the callback class. So it's not like our NAST approach will having the lots of controls. It's just having the callback class. And if you look at the callback class here, it's having lots of enhancement methods. So how the data is getting pulled, okay, and then how is getting connected to the email and some legacy that is getting activated under this code here. Then, so here, if you are having the common callback class, then we can assign to every output type. And if you're having the different callback class, then we may use different callback class for the credit memo, different for the returns, different for the order confirmations. Then channels. So here SAP has given the possibilities to assign the one or more than one channel to the object type and for the combination with the output type. So SAP has limit the channel here. So in the BRF Plus, only 5 channels can be assigned: ADI, email, IDOC, printout, and XML. But if you look at the NAST approach, in the NAST, we can assign the 11 channels. That is a difference. But now SAP has eliminated, but because most of the business did not use all the 11 channels. These are the most relevant and most used in the organizations. So we can assign, for example, if you want to activate the order confirmations here, so go to the order confirmations, and then here you can assign to the EDI, email, print, okay? And then also we can assign the change label. Once changes get triggered, then we can again trigger the EDI. So this is assigned to the 3. If you want to assign to the 4th, we can just click on the new entries, assign to remaining XML and others as well. So this is a third important setups. Another important system, the form templates. So if you go to the form template here, so we'll make sure, like for example, I'm having the sales document here again, sales doc, and then here you can see order confirmations. We can assign the form template IDs and then the program which developed by the developer based on our specifications. And the last one here, the OPD channel. So once you click on this, we'll be getting the screen like this here, OPD. This has to be maintained on the web-based, like here we can see the web-based setups. So this is available on the Chrome. And then here, these are the rules. So we'll have to select the rules. Are we going to activate for the sales document, scheduling agreement, or for the billing? So as I said, delivery is not active for the BRF Plus. Delivery always follow the NAST approach. That is one limitation in the BRF Plus. So if you look at the sales document here, then here we are having the determination steps, guys. So here I'm going for the output. So if you go to the output here, then here you can find like we can activate. So this is my condition and this is my result. So and then here we have the key combination. So for example, this is the document category, this is the sales document type, and this is my key combination and the condition, this is my result. And then also there is a one more thing I would like to highlight here, dispatch type. In NAST, we have seen the 4 dispatch type, 1, 2, 3, and 4. But in BRF Plus, we have only 1 and 4. This is also limited. Either we can run with the batch job or we can go with immediate. This is the only options available. If you want to change any of the category here, just click on the edit options. And then here you can find the options to select the order type or go to the table settings here. And then here you'll have to select like what is the combinations you needed. For example, this is my I said is a condition. This is my result. So if you want to add any other combinations here, then click on this insert combinations here, click on OK. And then here we'll have to add it. So currently I have not make any changes here, but if you want to add here, click on this table settings and then just insert the columns here. Okay, from the context date objects here, go there. And then here you can find the some fields are available. So let's wait. So here you can find all the available fields. Okay, but this is not just limited. This is SAP standard fields are available, guys. But if you want to have some more fields that needs to be added, then we'll have to connect to the developer and they will take care of like how we're going to add the objects here. So once it has been added, we can do the rest control. And this is a transport element, guys, here. So we'll have to maintain this key combination based on these conditions, this output will get triggered. In the similar manner, if you go to the receivers, so for the sales document type, who is going to receive? Like, so we can assign the roles, and then like this is, for example, if you're going to have the true and false based on this exclusive indicator, this is also getting excluded. Then channels, like how many channels has been assigned. So we can see all the channels. So as I said, it can be assigned maximum 5 channels. It's only supported. And then printer settings, like we have to set up the printer settings. This is the default printer, but in the real world, we'll have to assign the actual printer here. Then again, here we'll have to set the email settings. So this email setting is going to be the sender email. So here is always going to be have the unique. Okay, so it's always unique. But if I'm going to set up the email recipient, it could be one, it could be many. So here we have to attach the many recipient as well. Then here we are having the form templates. We can assign the form template like what we are having the object type and then the program. So here we can assign the template. So here, as I said, if you go down right here, these are the form templates. We can assign it in the language as well. Then here we have the output relevance. So output relevance means that is how we are going to process it. This is my output type and overall status, we can maintain it. So these are the some important setup we'll have to do. So if you look at here, based on my rules, based on my determination, output type can be many, receivers can be many, channels can be many, printer settings is always one, email sender is unique, email recipient can be many. Form template is also unique for one combinations. So this is the way you can maintain the output determinations. Once it has been saved, they will move the changes to the productions. Okay, so once it has been saved, then while I'm going to create the sales order, we can find the output. So if you go to the any of the order, for example, here, look at here the order type OR is 10 and then 00 here. And then if you look at one of the customer, so let's check here the one of the customer is 17100. Let's take this one, then OPD 001. And let's put it in the material, then quantity. And fine, this accepted in this one because we are having some open agreement. It's fine. And then if you click on this printer options, so here you can see that is already, and so this is a good part here is we can see the documents here. So this is my document is attached here, PDF documents. If you click on here before saving, I can see the attachment. So currently here we are getting the ADS field because ADS is not set up, but once ADS is set up, then we'll have to find the here the output type, and then we can get the output type here. And in the status wise is going to the in preparation, then in progress, then in completion. There's a 3 status. And then here, if you double click on this, then you can find here like what is output type, what is your sender receivers, what is your recipient, what is your channels, what is the status is okay. And then what is your form templates and what is your printers. All the information you can get it here. If it's activated for the email, you can also find the email recipient, email sender as well. So by this way, we are going to maintain the output type. So the good part here is we'll have to get the attachment in advance. Okay. So this is your overview of the OPD determinations.